Michael! Don't leave me here! Michael! Michael! Help me!
Hello Internet, and welcome to another TDX theory. I'll be discussing about the second lore drop that was shown a while ago. To catch up with the lore, I suggest that you guys watch my two other theories which will give some more context on some details in this theory. As I have discussed before, the companion that we see in this picture was sacrificed by Dr. Xenon to the Calamity, which turned her into a demon. In this image, we can see Dr. Xenon being scared or shocked or guilty on the fact that the companion, or should I say redacted, appears on one of the screens, either showing that she needs help or something like, "What have you done to me?" We can also see a note saying rescue her, which could imply that Dr. Xenon wants to save her companion from Calamity's control. The other notes just show some people worshipping Calamity, and another note showing the possible ritual which sacrificed the companion in the first place. Next, we can also see a picture frame of the companion standing next to the guardian enemy, which can also tell us that these enemies are the enemies that Dr. Xenon and the companion made. Now, for this entire image, we can see that Dr. Xenon's forces are fighting back against Calamity's army to probably defeat Calamity and get her companion back, which I don't think would work at all, as that would be too easy. Now, we can either deduce that the events happening in this picture may be happening during the events of Wave 80 of Endless Mode, or before Endless Mode itself. I say this due to the fact that out of all of the screens of Dr. Xenon's army fighting the demon army, we can see a single Golden Ranger fighting the Calamity. What does this tell us? Well, if Dr. Xenon really wanted to use Calamity to destroy the GDA, then she would just make her own army stay put and not do anything while the GDA fights on their own. But we can see that she still commanded her army to fight anyway. This could be a three-way faction against the GDA's army, Dr. Xenon's army, and Calamity's army. But I think in this image, the GDA army is not involved here, and this was happening before the events of Endless Mode. I also believe that the Golden Ranger and even Golden Juggernaut also belongs to Dr. Xenon's army, and let me explain why. First, we can see that both of them have the signature red X that Dr. Xenon has on top of her head, which could mean that the Golden Towers used to work for Dr. Xenon. Second, the reason why they are so powerful is because they use the red Calamity substance that I talked about before to deal more damage to enemies, which can be seen on the red textures on the armor and bullets. They got this substance probably from the Calamity rock that Dr. Xenon and the companion were extracting upon. The third reason and why the Golden Towers used to work for Dr. Xenon is their gold armor plating, which makes the gold towers have more HP. We can also see the golden variants of the Eradicators, which also have more HP. From this, I believe that Dr. Xenon extracted this gold somewhere to make her Eradicators and units more bulky. But where did she get this gold anyway? Well, we can see that there's this enemy in Endless Mode called the Anti-Golem, where, if you look at his arm, we can see a bit of gold inside his interior, which I believe is where Dr. Xenon got the gold from. With all that being said, I am highly certain that the Golden Towers used to work for Dr. Xenon from the Red X logo, Calamity substance, and the gold which she got from her anti-golems. One thing I'm not sure about is that we do not know the reason on why the Golden Towers left Dr. Xenon's army to work for the GDA, but honestly, if I were them, I wouldn't trust a maniac who sacrifices their companions. In conclusion, in Dr. Xenon's efforts to fight against the Calamity using her army to save her companion, I guess it still didn't work and that we still need to wait upon more lore details to see what happens next in the story. You never know, maybe even one day Dr. Xenon would team up with the GDA in some special case. But hey, always remember, that's just a theory. A game theory. Thanks for watching.